and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and whatever day it might be for you, joining our slow flow practice. So the key is in the title, slowing everything down today. It's a super accessible flow, so whether you've been attending a vinyasa practice for a regular period of time over many years, or you may be new to a vinyasa style of practice, with the slowness that comes with our movement today, we have time to enjoy the stretchiness and to explore the postures as we hold the pose. You can self-adjust and breathe into it and figure out where you want to go, where you can go that little bit deeper, and also perhaps where you may need to ease back. You might notice little things happening in the body, and that can change from day to day. But the beauty in the slowness is this opportunity to really listen to that inner voice, that inner teacher. So I hope that you enjoy, I hope it gives you something that you may need today. I'm going to press play on the music and let's flow together, let's be together, even though it is virtually. We can still feel that sense of connectedness, yeah? So let's get onto our feet. I'm going to come to the top of the mat. Feet can be hip width apart. Arms relaxed down by your sides. Just taking a moment to bring yourself into the space, whatever space you've made for your practice today. How does the body feel? Where you may be holding on to tension, those tight places, or where you feel you may have space. Just feeling the soles of the feet into the ground. Maybe even have a little sway from side to side, a wiggle of the toes. Leaving behind conversations, emails, texts, domestic chores, all those duties that you have throughout the day. They can wait. And from here we take one deep breath in and let that breath go. And that next breath in, taking the arms all the way up and over. And on the exhale, hands return to heart center. We bend into the knees and we start to fold. The forward fold, relaxing that head all the way down. Just tuning into that back body, how those hamstrings feel. Hanging out in ragdoll, you can have that little sway from side to side. And then when you're ready, you're going to hold on to the opposite elbow. If the hands aren't there already, and you're going to gain a little bit more length in the back of the legs. We're going to take 5 breaths here. Bending those knees, Relaxing the hands down, and we return to standing, rolling up through that spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Chin is the last thing to lift. And then from here, bringing the right ear down towards the right shoulder, feeling that release through the left side of the neck. Bringing the head back up to center, over to the left. Bringing the head back up to center on the inhale. Let's bring the chin down into the chest on the exhale. From here, if you wish, you can interlace the fingers, bringing the palms into the back of the head, drawing the elbows in and relaxing them down, applying gentle pressure only here. Lifting the chin, taking the arms up and over, fingers interlace, palms reach up to the sky, arms lengthen, shoulders down. From here, reaching over to the right. Slowly coming up, over to the left. Slowly coming up, taking the arms out in front of you, palms facing the heart, making that claw-like action with the fingers gently pulling away from each other and feeling that space across the shoulder blades. Bringing the hands to heart center, you can keep the fingers interlaced, palms can rest directly onto that chest space, elbows reach up to the side, waking up the pitta lines. From here, releasing the fingers, joining the palms together, Namaste Mudra, hands to heart center. From here, as we inhale, we're going to open up the arms, so the elbows come into the side body. You can have a little lift of that chin and chest upwards. Exhale, hands return to the heart. Arms rise up on the inhale. Exhale, hands return to the heart. Interlace the fingers, stretch out the arms. Palms face the heart. Exhale, palms to chest, elbows reach out to the side, hands return, Namaste Mudra. Elbows into that side body, spread those wings on the inhale. Exhale, hands return to the heart. Arms rise up on the inhale, Surya Namaskar. Exhale. We return through the forehead, the lips, to the heart center. Stretching out those palms, interlace those fingers on the inhale. Exhale, hands to chest, elbows reach out to the side. Hands return, Anjali Mudra. We go one more time, inhale, heart rises. Exhale, back to that heart space. Surya Namaskar on the inhale. Exhale to the heart. Stretching out those arms. Exhale, elbows reach out. Hands return, Anjali Mudra. Arms come down by your side, Samastahiti. Arms rise up on the inhale. Exhale down to the ground. Feet can be together or hip width apart. On the inhale, flat back, chest opens. Exhale, forehead lowers back in towards the shins. Let's go again. Inhale, flat back, chest opens. Exhale. Third time, inhale. Exhale. Slowly, we finish the half salutation, Surya Namaskar. Exhale, we return to the heart. Samasahiti, mountain pose. Let's go again, inhale. Arms rise up, palms together. We take that bow to the ground. Hands may rest to the ground, the feet, the ankles or the shins. Inhale, chest opens. Chin lifts, head in line with the shoulders, flat back. Exhale, curling in, Uttanasana. And again, inhale, chest opens. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Ardha Uttanasana. Half forward fold as the chest lifts, as the spine lengthens. Exhale, Uttanasana, the forehead curls back in towards those shins. Arms rise up, staying slow, through that rhythm, through the breath. Exhale, hands return to the heart, down by your side. Inhale. Exhale. Like a moving prayer, we release the hands as we take that fold. Inhale, chin up, chest opens, flat back. This time as we exhale, let's bend those knees and slowly take 2 steps back, plank pose. We hold it here. If you need to lower the knees, you can at any point. If it feels good for you, keep those knees lifted. Those thighs pull up gently away from the knees, and the weight shifting forward over onto the balls of the feet. And as we let that breath out, we lower the front body all the way down to the ground and tuck the toes. Inhale into Cobra or Sphinx, whatever feels good for you this morning. And as we exhale, push in to tabletop or roll over those toes, downward facing dog. First downward facing dog of our practice today. Maybe you're really feeling it this morning, or maybe you feel kind of open in that back body. The mornings always feel tighter, always, so take your time. Have a pedal of those feet. And when you're ready, sinking both heels down into the ground. Hips rise. At any time, if you feel you need to have a bend into the knees to enable the spine to lengthen, please feel free to do just that. It's not about strain and force. It's about working with the body, exploring the postures, and finding the alignment that is both safe and comfortable for you, Even having moments where you can close those eyes and enjoy. From here, when you're ready, you can walk, maybe even hop or float the feet top of the mat. Inhale, chest opens, flat back. Exhale, forehead melts in. If you wish, keeping the eyes closed throughout Surya Namaskar. Exhale. Hands return to the heart. And then down by your side. We go again. Inhale. Exhale. Just taking a moment through the breath to reflect upon how we can offer ourselves compassion and kindness as we move. We've made our way through plank. If those knees need to lower, lower. When you're ready, exhale, front body down into cobra or sphinx. So those forearms can rest down as the heart lifts, so you can ground those palms and gently lift the heart, keeping a bend in the elbows. And as we exhale, coming through downward facing dog, maybe exploring Ujjayi breath, a seal of the lips, a contraction of the back of the throat, and an ocean sound like breath in and out through the nose. It's a breath that offers deep focus. It's a breath that calms and provides space for a meditative state. When you're ready, slowly, you can walk, hop or float the feet top of the mat. So still, you can make this practice as dynamic or as soft as you wish this morning. Inhale. Strong doesn't mean fast. And slow doesn't necessarily mean soft and easy. Arms rise up. Palms together. You make of this practice what you wish, but the theme, the intention is to move slowly as we inhale, arms rise up. Exhale. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Maybe you feel those hamstrings feeling a bit more juicy. Exhale, walk out plank pose. Take a couple of breaths there. Even if the knees are down to the ground, keep those lower abs and those upper abs engaged. That pelvic floor zipped up tight. Even if you just want to see what it feels like for the knees to lift just for a moment. And then lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. As you untuck those toes, inhaling through Cobra or Sphinx, and we get to take a couple of breaths here through the ritual of Surya Namaskar this morning. This ritual that we can return to again and again through the constant change that life offers up. We have our practice. We have these moments in this time coming back into down dog. The ritual of Surya Namaskar, offering up a moment to clear up the mind, clear out the clutter. offering space in the mind, clarity, peace. Good. From here, lowering both knees down to the ground and tucking the toes, walking the hands towards the top of the mat, melting heart. Hips stay lifted over those knees as the chest and heart melt down into the ground. You can rest the forehead down. If it's too much for the arms, rest the forearms gently down. And if you wish, you can join the palms together. Anahadasana. From here, begin to sink back into the heels, keeping the arms extended, creeping those fingertips towards the top of the mat. Walking the hands all the way over to the right, creeping them round as far as you can. So you start to feel that release down the left side body. Walking them back to centre, over to the left. Walking the hands back to centre, creeping those fingertips a little bit further forward. Feel that length in the arms, that increased length into the spine as the chest melts into the thighs. That forehead rests into the ground, releasing pressure from the neck and the shoulders. And we close those eyes and take a moment here. Allowing child's pose to soothe and to calm. Inhaling into cow, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, heart lifts, chin lifts, pelvis tilts. Exhale, balasana. Inhale, cow. Exhale, balasana. We go again, inhale, cow. Exhale, flying cat. Right thigh to belly, knee to chest, curling in. Maybe the forehead meets the knee. Inhale, into flying cow. Chin lifts, heart lifts. This time you can take that right leg up and bend the knee. Again, flying cat, rounding that spine, curling in. Inhale, that right leg rises, the knee bends, heel in towards that right buttock. Exhale. Good, now from here we're going to just place the knee back down into the ground. And we inhale back into a traditional cow, knees down. This time as we exhale, press the tops of the feet down into the ground and see if just for a moment you can lift the knees as you curl in. You might get a deep stretch down the tops of the feet. If it's too much, just come back into that traditional cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, maybe those knees lift. Slowly rolling up through the spine. Shoulders over hips, hips over knees, bottom lifts up away from the heels. We're going to slide out. Let's go for that left leg first. Good. From here, that knee points up towards the sky. And we start to slide the left hand down the left leg as we reach that right arm all the way up and over. Coming back up. Arms rise up on the inhale. On the exhale, hands come down to the ground. This time we open up that left shoulder, extend that left arm and that left side body on the inhale. On the exhale, we slide this left hand through underneath that right armpit, creeping those right fingertips towards the top of the mat as we rest the left ear and cheek down onto the mat. Good, slowly coming back, rounding that right palm, open up that left shoulder once again on the inhale. On the exhale, the hand comes down. We're going to slide this left leg all the way around. Now from here, engage that core, curling the right toes under. We're going to lift our way up into a one-legged downward facing dog. So we need to work this right thigh. When you're ready, inhale. There we go. Exhale, the foot comes down to the ground. Now nice and slowly inhaling through to plank. On the exhale, you lower in, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, up dog or sphinx if you're staying low. Exhale, balasana, child's pose. Mounting in. Inhale, cow. Exhale, balasana. Inhale, cow. Exhale, balasana. Inhale, cow. This time, flying cat, left thigh to belly, knee to chest, curling in. Inhale, that left leg floats back and up. You can bend the knee. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. And the knee comes down onto the ground as you exhale, tabletop. Inhale back through cow. Try and lift those knees up. A floating cat. A deep stretch and strengthening of the tops of the feet. Inhale. Just one last time. Exhale. Good. Bringing those knees down. Rolling up through the spine, button stems lifted up away from the heels and sliding that right leg out. Right hand slides down the right leg as you reach that left arm all the way up and over. Coming up, arms rise up, hands rise up to the sky. On the inhale, on the exhale, hands come down to the ground. Opening up that right shoulder, extending that right arm, gazing up towards the hand. Threading the needle as the right hand slides through underneath the left armpit, extending that left arm, taking that peek through underneath the armpit. Left hand presses into the ground as you open up that right shoulder again on the inhale. On the exhale, the hand slides down. Sliding that right leg all the way around. Get ready for that one-legged down dog. Curling the left toes under. Start to push that left knee up off the ground, using that strength in the upper body. Right leg floats up to the sky on the inhale. On the exhale, right foot down. Downward facing dog. Rolling through plank, vertebrae by vertebrae on the inhale. Exhale, lower in. Inhale, cobra. Sphinx or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, picking up the left hand and wrapping it around that right calf or ankle. As you take a peek through underneath the right armpit. And placing that left hand slowly down. And that right foot floats into the air, back into one-legged down dog. On the exhale, the right foot just comes down to tap the mat or the ground. Inhale, the leg floats back up. Exhale, right thigh to belly, knee to chest, down dog variation here. Inhale, the right leg floats back up. Exhale, tap the foot down. Inhale, the leg floats back up. On the exhale, bending that right knee, open up that right hip, take that peek through underneath the right armpit. Hold it here, deep breath in. And on the exhale, start to bring that right thigh into the belly, knee to chest. Lift that left heel up off the mat as you roll through into plank. Big step. Right foot forward. You might need to help that right foot along with the right hand. Lowering that left knee down onto the mat. We stay in a low lunge. Those palms can stay flat. You can make some space with the right hand walking to the inside of the right foot. Those forearms can crawl down. Or if you wish, you can twist and gently reach for that left foot with the right hand. And slowly bringing that right hand to the outside of the right foot, curling the left toes under, lifting that left knee up off the ground. We're going to step back into plank pose nice and slowly on the inhale. And we lower with control on the exhale. Inhale, Sphinx, Cobra, Up Dog. Exhale, Child's Pose. Arms can float down by your side, relaxing those shoulders. Rolling up through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Tadasana, if this is too much for you, you can go ahead straight away and lift the hips up, bottoms away from the heels. When you're ready, Ustrasana, palms to the lower back, slowly heart lifts. Chin can stay in towards the chest or the chin can lift so the head is in line with the shoulders. If it feels really good at this point, you can go ahead and relax the back of the head all the way in between the shoulders, and the hands can walk down the back of the leg. Coming up, supporting that lower back, realign the spine. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, elbows into that side body, like we did at the start of our practice when we were standing, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, hands return to the heart. Stretching out those arms, making that claw-like action with the hands. Exhale, elbows reach out to the side. Palms together. Inhale. Hands reach down to the ground, tabletop. Curling the toes under. Lifting the knees up, downward facing dog. Left leg floats into the air on the inhale. Slowly, left foot comes down to tap the mat. Inhale, it floats back up. Exhale, left thigh to belly, knee to chest. We stay in down dog. Inhale, leg floats back up. Exhale, with control, tap the mat. Inhale, leg floats back up. Exhale, bending the knee, taking that peek through underneath the left armpit. Good, when you're ready, lifting that right heel up. Left thigh through to belly, knee to chest, into that plank. And get ready to step that foot through. Lowering the right knee down. You can get low into the lunge, and maybe you feel you want to have a little twist. Slowly releasing. Left hand presses down to the outside of that left foot. Curling the right toes under, lifting that right knee up. Step back into plank. If you need to lower the knees, lower. If not, staying on the balls of the feet, lower the hips down towards the ground. Heart rises. Feel a deep stretch in the lower back. Being careful with those shoulders, don't let them rise up to the ears. Good, exhale from where you are, back into downward facing dog. Now from here, slowly walk, hop or float the feet top of the mat. Inhale, chin up, flat back. Exhale, forehead into those shins. Arms rise up on the inhale, Surya Namaskar. Exhale, through to heart center. From here, right thigh to belly, knee to chest. Standing tall as we transfer the weight over onto that left foot. We're going to wrap the palms around the shin and squeeze that thigh in. Good. From here, keeping the right hand wrapped around that right knee, left hand to hip. You can flex that right foot as we start to open up that right hip. If it feels good for you, you can wrap your peace fingers around that right big toe and stretch out the leg. Good, and from where we are, we help the foot along into tree pose. Hands to heart center. Good, from here we're going to release that right foot from the inner thigh. Stretch out the leg, extend from the knee. And then tap that right foot down to the ground. We're going to slide that right leg back towards the back of the mat, arms down by your side. Warrior 3 with control. If you wish, see what it feels like to interlace the fingers. Clasp the palms together, draw those shoulder blades in. We start to bend into the left knee. We take a big step back. High rise lunge. If those palms aren't already together behind the back, bring them together. As we bend into that left knee, the heart lifts. Good. Releasing the hands. Arms can swoop down and up on the inhale. On the exhale, arms out into a cross. Left arm crosses under the right arm as we wrap the forearms. Garudasana. Eagle arms, elbows can lift, back bend. Very gentle back bend, no need to go too deep. Good, arms swoop down and they rise up on the inhale. Exhale, warrior two, open up. We need to adjust the feet. We need to open the hips, the chest. Back arm in line with that front arm. Stretching the left leg on the inhale. Triangle pose on the exhale. Good. From here, we're going to bring that right arm down into the right side body. Then the hand swoops down, it slides past the left hand as we make a big circle. On the inhale, right hand rises back up. Let's go again, big circle, it lowers on the exhale. And on the inhale, we start to bend into that left knee. Right arm cartwheels up and over, warrior two once again. This time, right hand slides down that right leg. As the left arm reaches all the way up and over, reverse warrior. And the hands cartwheel down to that left foot. We swivel onto the ball of the right foot and we get ready to step back into plank. Shifting that weight forward to the balls of the feet, lower, chaturanga. Sphinx cobra, up dog on the inhale. On the exhale, downward facing dog. When you're ready, left leg floats into the air on the inhale. I'm going to make a big step through, left foot, top of the mat. Help the foot along if you need to. We're going to make another step forward, pick the right foot up. Right foot meets left foot. As we come to standing, inhale, chin up, flat back. Exhale, forehead into those shins. Arms rise up on the inhale. Palms together, they meet over the head. Exhale, we return to the heart. Transferring the weight over onto that right foot. Left thigh to belly, knee to chest. Find that balance, that focus. Interlace the fingers, wrap them around the shins, hugging the thigh into the belly, knee to chest. Flexing that left foot. Right hand to hip, left hand curled around the knee, or the peace fingers around the big toe. As we open up that left hip. Left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Finding the stillness and the calmness, the strength and the focus. Standing tall like trees. Extending that left leg from the knee on the inhale. On the exhale, foot taps the ground. And with control, you slide that left foot towards the back of the mat. Arms into side body. Warrior three. you wish, from here, clasp the palms together, interlace the fingers, draw the shoulder blades in, bending that right knee, stepping back, high rise lunge. Those shoulder blades pressing to meet, they massage against each other as the heart rises. Releasing the hands, arms rise up, they swoop up, spread those wings. This time left arm on top of right, as the arms cross over, the forearms wrap, the palms may meet, the elbows may lift into a gentle back bend. Releasing, arms swoop back up on the inhale. Warrior two on the exhale. We need to adjust, we need to open the hips, we need to spread our wings, a deep bend into that right knee. Work those legs, bring some challenge into the practice here. Feel that heat, that tapas, that energy of fire, of discipline, of determination that we've cultivated through our practice this morning. Stretching that right leg on the inhale. Uttita Trikonasana on the exhale, triangle pose. The body's ready now for all these standing postures. Body's feeling warm, open and strong. The mind is slow. It's with the breath. It's not to say the thoughts won't come in. But as we find ourselves returning to the breath over and over again, becomes a meditation in motion. That left arm comes down into the side body, it swoops past the right hand. Inhale, big circle, finish it off. Again, exhale. The left hand swoops past the right as we bend the knee. Cartwheel the arms back up into warrior two. Left hand slides down the left leg into reverse warrior on the inhale. And slowly, carefully, with control, hands cartwheel down onto the ground, swiveling onto the ball of that left foot, stepping back into plank pose with control. Adjusting where you need to. Deep breath in. And slowly lowering down to the ground. And tucking those toes. Inhale, cobra, sphinx R, upward facing dog. Exhale, lower the front body all the way down. Making a little pillow with your hands. Resting the cheek to one side. Inhaling into cobra, up dog. Exhaling into a wide child's pose. Those knees open to the side. If you need to, slide something underneath and really melt into it here. Every time we get down to the ground, every time we allow the front body and the forehead to melt in, it can symbolize a surrender and a deep release of all that we hold on to, that the earth can just soak it up. We can allow our fears, our stresses, our anxiety, our frustrations to just melt away. slowly rolling up through the spine. I'm going to slide the legs around and come into Sukhasana, crossing those legs over, feeling the sits bones into the ground as we sit tall, resting one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, feeling the belly and the chest rise and fall, listening to the mantra of the breath, the inhale on the so. If you listen carefully, you can hear that sound in the exhale, this natural hum. And you can start to equalize the inhalations and exhalations, maybe to the count of 4, 5 or more. Samavriti, equal breathing, this technique to ground, stabilize, to replenish. And slowly returning to a normal, comfortable pace of breathing for you. And finding your way into a reclined posture. Those legs just hang out into the ground, back body melts in, feet hang out naturally from the ankles, thighs from the hips, upper arms from the shoulders, lower arms from the elbows, wrists, palms, fingers hanging loose. Sliding the right thigh into the belly, knee into chest, squeezing it, hugging it tight. And into a reclined twist, crossing that right leg over the left. Right arm extends out to the side, over the head, around the belly. Rolling back over slowly. When you're ready, releasing that right leg, it slides down as we transition, moving in a way the body is asking you to move, and that left thigh comes into the belly, knee into chest, into a twist. ready, slowly releasing. Spine comes back down onto the ground. Sliding both legs down. Maybe a gentle shake. And when you're ready, soles of the feet meet and the knees relax out to the side. Sleeping butterfly. Resting the hands where it feels most comfortable for you. When you're ready, slowly you can begin to release the hips from sleeping butterfly and slide both legs all the way down into the ground as we take these final few breaths in a traditional Shavasana. And when you're ready, slowly rolling over onto one side and taking all the time that you need there before coming into a comfortable seated posture as we prepare to seal our practice. When you've found your way there, you can come into Sukhasana or half lotus, maybe even full lotus if you feel that you have that openness and space. But from however we're seated, just bringing that length into the spine as we close the eyes, visualizing that space flowing from head to toe. This space that we have created within both body and mind in our practice today. Through the slowness, this cultivation of a calmer, more steady and clear mind and a more stable and balanced body. And may we take all that we have experienced, cultivated and invoked today off the mat into our lives, into the relationship that we have with ourselves throughout the day and to those around us, to those who we may meet. palms together, hands to heart center. This Namaste Mudra as we honour the practice, as we honour the lineage of teachers who have passed these teachings through the ages, as we honour each other and we honour ourselves for all that we are. Deep breath in.